Different grandstands over the history of the ground in this site, but we have the Great Southern Stand, which was completed in 1992 in time for the World Cricket Cup when sadly England got beaten by Pakistan in the final, which was played here, and I was here that night. And the northern side of the ground was completely redeveloped before the Commonwealth Games in 2006. They knocked down 3 old grandstands, replaced them with one massive stand, which is still sort of segmented into 3. You can see the name on the far end on the top deck, the W.H. Pomfret stand. That was the first section completed. The Melbourne Cricket Club members area in the middle, starting at this black fence. It's all the green seats, both the dark and the light greens, called the Olympic stand. There's a sign up on the top deck. This replaced the old concrete stand that had been built for the 1956 Olympic Games, where Melbourne was host city for the Summer Olympics here. And a great time that was for Melbourne. The oldest part of the ground, therefore, is the just backtracking a minute. The Great Southern seats 45,000 and this Northern stand seats 55. So 45 plus 55 equals, the official capacity is 100,024 people, to be absolutely pedantic about it. The oldest part of the ground now are the light towers, which are nearly 30 years old. They were completed in 1985 and they're switched on for the first time. They're actually the tallest light towers at any sports stadium in the world. They're 75 metres high. And each light tower's got 140 light globes, and each single light globe is 50 times brighter than a standard size light globe you put in a light socket at home. So, for those, has anyone been to a night match here? It's a fantastic sight when the seating bowl's pretty full and there's a huge atmosphere. Night game, whether it's footy or cricket, it's fantastic. So let's wander down onto the ground now, and let's have a look at the arena, a bit closer look at the field. It looks in beautiful condition for me. Where they adjudicate on video footage for run-outs or whether a ball's carried for a catch, etc. If we go to the level above the coaches' boxes, where you can see 3AW and SEN and so on, that's all the radio broadcasting boxes. Television broadcasting room is to the left of that, where we can see those railings coming down the front of the stand. They actually slide those plastic, they're not glass panels, down the front so the TV cameras can point out into fresh air and not get any reflections. And then going further left again, that last glassed-in box on level 3 before you get into the dark green seated members area is the scoreboard control room. There's actually no people in either of those scoreboards. They're controlled simultaneously.
Museum astronomy, food court. Beautiful Melbourne cricket ground.
A real ball comes out as set up by the computer. So to give you an example, if Michael Clark wants to practice for 20 minutes bowling against, say, Jimmy Anderson outswingers, that's exactly what he can do. You've seen Anderson running it on the screen there. His hand will fly with a yellow cricket ball and it will swing a bit through the air fairly consistently with each ball and hit the pitch in a similar sort of spot each time. So it's not perfect technology and it is a bit mesmerising for the batsman when you haven't got a real person there, but it's great fun to watch it happening, and not sure whether that's one of the reasons Australia's suddenly got a bit better at cricket than we were 12 months or so.
They cheated though.
Sorry?
They cheated though.
Oh yeah. But I said, sorry I started working, it was good fun to watch. There's actually a photograph over on the pillar here.
Long room.
Top left is a very fine cricketer, captain of Australia for quite a long period during the early 50s, and came back from England in 1956, having lost the Ashes for the third series. He said that the Lord's cricket ground in London had a wonderful room, and it's called the Long Room, like having at the MCG, so they rearranged the long room that Lord's has. Famous leather couches, which I see some of you have put your backsides on, that's fine. These, on match days, you just don't sit here. There's a lot of seriously old people, ladies and gents, that walk in here and they expect to be sitting right along the glass, of course. So you just, it's an unwritten rule, you'll see it for the elderly. lucky enough to get in here on a match day when there's very few people. Even on a very small crowd day, it's amazing the number of people that still like to get dressed up and come in here.